pull any punches. The main event of main events is what we've been building to all year. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, WWE Champion, Universal Champion, Champion versus Champion. Both titles are on the line. Unification match. This is what you build WrestleMania off of. Brock's never been better. Roman's never been better. It is a literal toss-up to who wins this match. But K. Murphy, you're going to get the first shot at it.
Okay, so remember, I don't watch WWE anymore besides pay-per-views, but I watched
It's
SmackDown this
premium
week,
live
and
events,
like,
K.
whatever the fuck they are. Roman and Brock, it's sensational. Like, I'm gonna probably watch SmackDown and Raw again
You see
this
Brock
week
with the forklifts?
before Mania. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. What did he call himself? He called himself like unhinged or some shit. Like, I loved it. I want Brock to win so fucking bad, and I'm going against a daddy. Ultimately, I think Daddy's gonna win.
Daddy's gonna win.
Daddy has to win, but I would not be angry at all if Brock Lesnar won, because he's out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah, Kay, you took the words out of my mouth. Like I have nothing to add. I think that's perfectly well said.
Yeah, it is. It is hard because this is finally, besides WrestleMania 31, this is not even 31. This is finally a Roman and Brock match that everybody wants to see.
This might be the best main event of all time, just on paper.
Yeah.
Like I really like. There's been a lot of great WrestleMania main events. Like you can think of the Dan O'Brien,
Brock and Angle.
but
Brock and Angle.
I didn't see the build, but
The match is
sure.
fantastic.
Like the rise of Austin, but I can't think of a bigger main event than this. Title for title, winner take all at WrestleMania against the two biggest stars in the business right now.
Yeah.
Who are both doing
Like Rock and Austin are definitely huge main events, but they never did title for title.
because they never had two titles to fight for. If they did, they probably would have done it.
Like I do think this feud and this build and this story is on par, if not superior, to Rock Austin.
Based on the belts alone, I would say yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't get a bigger match than this.
You can't. It's. I mean, this is the quintessential big money match. You do this in UFC, that's what you do this in boxing. You would want guys like this in your main events. This is selling everywhere.
This is Francis Ngannou versus John Jones. That's what everybody wants to see. Instead, we might get Ngannou and Tyson Fury in boxing, which is also
what everyone wants to see.
Yeah. I'll drop $150 in that pay-per-view. I don't give a fuck. I'll see Ngannou get his ass.
This is Fury Wilder essentially at this moment.
Yeah.
It literally does not get any bigger than this. And like you said, there may not be any other main event besides Hogan Andre that could even come closer. And Hogan Andre was for one title too. But from a wrestling perspective, from a match psychology perspective, this is going to be great. They've done main events before. Like I said, we had 31, which was a damn good match, and then Seth stole the show. 34, which no one gave a shit about. And now you have this one, which everybody cares about. And that's the only thing that was missing from this, is that they needed people invested. And they built up both of these guys with enough time that we are all invested in all of our antics. And it is going to be a wild, wild fucking fight.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
What is Paul Heyman
Paul
doing?
Heyman's the key to this match.
Again.
Always will be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Paul Heyman booked this match himself. Like, if he wrote the match.
He had to. He had to have. This is main eventing Sunday, correct?
Yeah, this is main eventing Sunday.
Cool. And then... Cool.
This is...
I'm so excited.
This is the final match on the card. I will say, because I just know, even though I'll be like, I know Brock and I know his schedule, he wants to take time off, Brock's been really fucking consistent.
Yeah.
So
looks like he wants to be there.
Yeah. For other times, he didn't give a fucking shit.
Not at all.
You can't go wrong with either, but I'm also going to go with Roman if they're going to set up this big Hollywood thing. Although Brock Lesnar is also something that you would make a Hollywood villain out of. It's hard, but I'm going to lean towards Roman. I'm going to lean towards Roman for that one. So that's the main event. Moving on.